Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Friday, February 28th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill, and this is the weekend edition of the Instagram Stories. Today on the show, we're going to get into a news report that Instagram is perhaps exploring having Reels as its own separate app. Additionally, the head of Instagram is going to dispel the rumor that if you save a post in your drafts folder, it prevents you from getting as much reach as you could normally. That's a silly idea. Don't worry, it's not real. Additionally, the TikTok head of trust and safety for US data security, Susie Loftus, is going to stop by talking about the new in-app digital safety tools within the TikTok app. And lastly, the YouTube Creator Insider team is making some changes to how mid-roll ads work. You're going to want to hear that if you advertise on YouTube. All of that and more on today's episode, but first, here's a quick word from our sponsors.
Find your sense of place this spring with Pura. Each scent is inspired by memory and destination, from lavender fields in bloom to coastal mornings under soft sunlight. Designed to transport, the collection brings fresh, seasonal fragrance into your home, so every room feels like somewhere you'd rather be. Shop now at Pura.com. That's Pura.com. Isn't it time to find your sense of place this spring? Try Pura and bring fresh, seasonal fragrance into your home to find your sense of place this spring.
Welcome back. Let's dive into the biggest news of the day, which is being reported by the news outlet, The Information. Instagram is considering launching a standalone app for its short-form video feature. Apparently, according to what Adam Mosseri told internal staff this week from a person who heard those remarks. Such an app would be similar to the TikTok experience of scrolling through videos and would be Instagram's most aggressive move so far to take advantage of its Chinese-owned rival's uncertain position in the United States. Instagram's efforts to take on TikTok are part of an initiative codenamed Project Ray, which includes improving recommendations for new users and people in the United States, as well as distributing more 3-minute-long videos, according to the internal source. The strategies also highlight Meta Platform's focus on video, which has encouraged users to spend more time on the app, which is a boon to advertisers. As a result of this reporting, Instagram did not provide a comment. I will just say that this is an interesting concept for Instagram to explore, but just as a reminder, we did have an IGTV app back in the day, which Instagram after a while shut down. We did have a separate Close Friends app, which Instagram also shut down. So the track record of Instagram breaking out features into their own separate apps historically has not been great. Having said that, Facebook rolled out Messenger as a separate app, and that's been totally fine. Instagram also rolled out Threads as a separate app, and that's been great as well. Me personally, I'm 50-50 on this idea. Not sure that Instagram definitely needs to do it, but either way, I will keep you posted as this progresses. Now, let's move on to the head of Instagram dispelling the myth that if you save a post in your drafts folder and then post it to Instagram, because you saved it to your drafts, that will affect your reach. This is not real. This is not a real thing.
There's a rumor going around that if you save a post as a draft before you share it, that you're going to get less distribution. It's not true. I save drafts all the time. The ranking system doesn't even know if you originally saved your post as a draft or not. If you want to use drafts, please feel free to do so. Your reach will not suffer. More to come. Peace.
Okay, let's not spend any more time on that ridiculous rumor. From the TikTok side of things, the TikTok head of trust and safety for US data security, Susie Loftus, posted a video about TikTok's new in-app digital safety and privacy measures. Here's the clip from Susie talking about this.
I'm Susie Loftus, and I'm the head of trust and safety for TikTok US Data Security, where I work with the team to create a safe environment for the over 170 million Americans who use TikTok. And one thing I know for sure is this. Whether you're new to TikTok or you're a seasoned creator, it's always a good time to check your safety and privacy settings. Not sure where to start? We've got a guide for that. Our digital safety and privacy guide provides really easy steps so you can customize your settings on your account. Things like content settings. For example, are you getting too much travel content and you want more sports? Or maybe you want to restrict who can comment on your posts or one post in particular. You can do that by enhancing your privacy settings. If you're a parent of a teen like me, you can also enable safeguards for your teen through features like family pairing. And while you're here, we want to share more about the steps that we take every day to keep the platform safe and secure, including investments in trust and safety, our special safeguards for teens, and more information about how the For You feed works. Look, we do all of this so you can keep doing the things you love on TikTok, like creating amazing content, discovering new ideas and each other, creators, and connecting with communities. Type "check my settings" in the TikTok search bar today.
Okay, she didn't expressly say it in the video, but make sure you have two-factor authentication turned on TikTok. I know it's very tempting to turn off two-factor authentication. It's an extra step, but trust me, it's worth it. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, the YouTube Creator Insider team is going to be explaining some of the changes that they're making to mid-roll ads. Stay tuned.
When it's time for a move, do it right. With United Van Lines, America's #1 mover, a full-service move means everything is handled for you. Professional packing and unpacking, custom crating, furniture assembly, even storage if you need it. No surprises. Precision, care, and clear communication before, during, and after your move. United Van Lines delivers coast-to-coast strength with worldwide capability. Make your move with United, America's #1 mover. Get a quote at UnitedVanLines.com.
Welcome back. If you monetize on YouTube, obviously you do it through ads, and where you insert those ads is a big deal. YouTube is working to make that experience a lot better for creators. Here's the YouTube Creator Insider team explaining.
All right, what's up, Insiders? I'm Hamza, a product activation manager at YouTube, and today we're here with Thomas, or TK, who heads up the YouTube Partner Program. We're here to talk about mid-rolls and some improvements we're making to the experience. TK, welcome back to Creator Insider.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're a seasoned pro.
Yeah.
So what's happening with mid-rolls that creators should know about?
Mid-rolls are a very important source of earnings for creators.
Right.
And I want to let everybody know that starting in May 12th of this year, we're going to be improving the quality of mid-roll ads on YouTube. And what that means for creators is that we're going to be showing more mid-roll ads at natural breakpoints, like a pause or a scene transition. But at the same time, that means we're going to be showing fewer ads where it's very interruptive. Because one thing we see is that when you interrupt the action sequence or we add an ad in front of a middle of a sentence, viewers abandon the video, and that's something we don't want.
Okay, so sounds like a win.
Yeah.
More viewer retention and an increase in the overall mid-roll revenue opportunity for creators.
I think so,
But creators today use mid-rolls differently.
Yep.
For instance, some use automatic mid-rolls and some manually place them. So how does this change affect creators in these two different scenarios?
Yeah, so if you're a creator that only uses automatic mid-rolls for your videos, just stop watching this video right now because this change doesn't impact you at all. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you're a creator where you place manual mid-rolls, we're going to be launching a couple new features this week to help you get ready for the change coming in May. So first, we're giving you feedback in YouTube Studio. So this new feature will show you if any of your manual mid-roll ads slots are considered interruptive, so you can make changes as needed to place them somewhere with a natural break instead.
Great. So we're helping creators adjust any interruptive mid-rolls so they can best monetize their content.
Yeah, exactly. The second thing we're going to be launching this week is a feature that allows you to add both automatic and manual ad slots on any mid-roll eligible video. So what that means is that creators in the past had to choose between auto or manual mid-rolls, and now we're going to give you the option to do both. And so what that means is that you place manual mid-rolls in place that you think might work, but if our systems find a better break somewhere that's more natural, it'll do that and automatically place an ad there as well. And that ensures that we better balance where viewers will feel less interruption, but also make sure that we have more ad opportunities as well.
Got it. Okay. That all makes a lot of sense for new uploads.
Yeah.
But what about existing uploads?
Yeah. So with existing videos, creators who've placed manual mid-rolls in their existing videos, we will by default opt you into putting auto on top, right? And that being said, creators can opt out of that if they want. I will tell you, though, that we ran a small experiment in July of 2024, and one thing we've observed is that creators that turned on auto on top of their manual slots saw a 5% increase in revenue. And again, that's because you may choose certain ad slots by yourself in your manual controls, but by adding auto on top, it lets our systems find potentially better breaks. And if you do that, again, it increases your ad opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what about videos that don't have mid-rolls today? Are you going to go back and add a bunch of mid-rolls on them?
No.
Okay.
Listen. You're only adding automatic ads to videos that have manual mid-roll slots. Okay. We will not be overriding your controls there.
Okay, great. So that's wonderful. And just to be explicitly clear, I know you mentioned this, but are we taking away any controls from creators?
No. Creators,
None. Okay.
we are not taking away any controls.
Okay.
You have control whether you want to turn on mid-roll ads, turn off mid-roll ads, where you want to place them. All we're giving you is more features to help you optimize those and give you more options.
The video goes on for longer, but you got the most important parts. I think it is extremely telling that YouTube is working so hard to make sure that creators have as much choice as possible for how they want to do things within the YouTube app, especially when it comes to revenue sources. Do they want YouTube to automatically pick the right spot to put in the ad, or do they want to? Either way is good. I think that speaks a lot to YouTube's approach to creators. That is going to do it for today's episode. As always, thank you for listening, and be sure to come back on Monday when we break down what the head of Instagram answered on his Ask Me Anything. As always, thank you so much for listening.
Let me tell you a couple things that you should know about me. A product manager, but do not have a bachelor's degree. But actually, that's factually a fraction of me. Another fraction's posting content irregular and irrationally. Still probably won't get a job at the Gram. They forgot, they don't know, or don't care who I am. That's why you never see me at the parties and events. My lack of followers must make me irrelevant. Don't have a course, a book to sell to make a bag of grand. Not a social media marketer, don't represent any brands. Plain to see, don't have an agency, but I got a lot of spam. Just putting in the work without the glitz and glam. Won't catch me eating fish unless it's shrimp or clam. No six pack, no risk that, there's a gym card in my hand. Don't have a full-time job, but I got a lot of plans. Stay plotting, dropping knowledge on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, hey, I noticed that you listened all the way through to the end of the episode, including the rap song, which you've probably heard hundreds of times at this point. Thank you so much for listening to my show. That really means a lot. Would you be willing to take a minute and write a review of the show? The best place to do that is on Apple Podcasts. It doesn't cost you anything. It only takes a minute. You're obviously a very kind superfan person who listened all the way to the end. So if you could just write a couple of lines about why you like the show, it would really help other people to find it. And when I see a review, I get so excited because it means that people are listening and they like the work that I'm doing. If you want to get directly to the spot where you can write a review, the link to do that is in the show notes. In advance, thank you.
Moving yourself sounds simple until it isn't. The packing, the truck rental, the lifting, the mess. Now imagine moving with United Van Lines. United's pros know how to transport your things safely and seamlessly. No guesswork, no borrowed dollies, no hassles. A full service move by United means your move is handled by experts. Your time stays yours and your stress level dramatically lower. Full service moving from America's #1 mover, United. It's a better way to move. Get a free quote at UnitedVanLines.com.